Hey Facebook, today I have an amazing message to share with you. As you can see, I'm dressing like a truck driver. This is my clothes from last year when I used to be a truck driver. I own my own trucking company, driving all across the US and Canada, delivering freight for Amazon, Walmart, and companies like these. Today, man, it's a huge day for me. It's watching from, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. If I can come in to an industry from a completely different industry and go from driving in Indiana and driving in Michigan, driving in Indiana, because I drove through all these roads in Indiana with my trucking company, and Michigan, to being on their newspaper in just over a year. Being in their newspaper. So today I was featured in Michigan newspaper, Indiana newspaper, all the newspapers across the US. And it's huge. How can this happen? I'm here sitting thinking, how can this happen to me? How can this happen to me? Going from just over a year now that I just came into this new personal development industry, selling my trucking company, and rather than driving on the roads of Michigan and Indiana, I'm now in the newspaper of Michigan and Indiana and Pennsylvania and places I've never been, like Hawaii. They're all carrying the story of Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. Google this. Google Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. If you Google 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Google 5 words. Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. See what comes up, guys. See what comes up. Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. See what comes up. And this is not boasting and bragging, but I have figured out the system. I've figured out a loophole in the system. It's not a loophole, actually. You may be trying everything. Just 1 year, guys, 1 year. 1 year I came in an industry. I'm on the cover of a magazine, and actually after I became on the cover of this magazine, that some cool people that have been featured. This magazine and this radio show has been going on for 7 years. 330 episodes. And the producer of this magazine and the show, Brian K. Wright, now my co-author. I'm co-authoring with him. He's co-authoring with me. Great family. I was able to co-host his show yesterday for 40 to 50,000 downloads of that radio show yesterday that we recorded for his show. How does this happen? How do I be the first ever co-host of a show that was going on for 7 years? How do I be the first co-host of a show that has interviewed 330 people, and for the first time I go and I interview the guy whose show it is? Miracles are happening. I've been on in less than a year. I've been featured on this magazine, Entrepreneur Magazine. I've been featured in this printed newspaper here in Toronto. I've been featured in newspaper in Guyana. I was also featured in a newspaper in Guyana. I've written 4 books and published many others. Right? How does this stuff happen in less than a year? How does the world know who I am? How do I go from a truck driver? I'm a real truck driver. I own my own trucking company. I just shared thanks to Facebook, they shared the video maybe a month ago or a few weeks and say, hey, last year you were actually receiving a check for selling your trucking company. And I went into this industry and I think I aced it. Because in less than a year, I have published books. People know who I am. I'm speaking all across North America and the world. I have just been appointed World Civility Ambassador. So all these amazing things are happening to me because I came from a heart of service. I'm about helping. Today it might sound like it's bragging, but it's not bragging. This now allows me to help so many other people. I'm the same guy. I'm able to deal with more people, create relationship capital. relationship capital. As the banner over here say, how to exponentially leverage your brand. That's what I'm going to teach you. Local Expert Group, my company, I teach you how to exponentially blow your brand up. If you want your brand to get really big, connect with me, hire me and my marketing company to leverage your brand. Leverage your brand with Raymond Harlall, as the banner says, guys. I've done it. I don't ever come on here live and do something or say something that I can't show for it. Sometimes I come and I hold $20,000 cash. Sometimes I'm always on the road. I'm showing you, and when I teach a lesson, I show you the real results right there. If I don't have a result, I never show. I never show something if I don't have the result. I don't tell it if I don't see it. I believe stuff. I do it. I do believe, and I do stuff, and I achieve it. Once I achieve it, I can now prove to somebody that, hey, you can too. How about the running? What is it? The 100-meter in less than however minutes or second that was done, right? Breaking the 1 minute mark or whatever. As soon as one guy did it, everybody started breaking the limit. As soon as one guy climbed Everest, everybody started climbing Everest, right? So I'm a trailblazer. I'm about creating brand new roads. I don't like to go on the road that somebody traveled already. I like to make my own road, create my own space, and help others who are willing to come along for the journey. So I thought it was very exciting. I wore my Indiana hat. I bought this hat when I was doing trucking in Indiana, USA, and I bought this shirt in Michigan, USA, and I figure, wow, just over a year now, I was a truck driver, sleeping in my truck, eating junk food on the road, and today, it's I can't believe it's me. I surprise myself sometimes. Like, this really surprised me. If you Google Raymond Harlall World Civility Ambassador, all this together, or you click the link right here, you're gonna see that I am on the newspaper of almost every state in the USA, including Hawaii, and including Michigan, including Indiana, states that I drove my truck, and I that's why and if you don't know my story, guys, I was making a ton of money. I was making 5, 7, 8, 10,000 per week, 10,000 a week with my trucking company, hauling freights for people like Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, any company that's in America and Canada. I pull freight for them. GM, all the parts company, Honda, all the car parts company. I was, hey, Lori K. Grant, thanks for joining. And I'm here wearing my trucking clothes. Here because it's I can't believe today the guy that was driving in the middle of the night in Ohio, between Michigan and Ohio, on I-75 at 2 in the morning, falling asleep on the steering wheel. As many that's a cause of almost every trucker. Almost every truck accident is because of driver fatigue, is because of driver error, most times, right? Sometimes in the wintertime it's weather, but fatigue and weather. If you know anything about trucking, there's so many restrictions on hours of operation, and always. So my situation is I'm sleepy at 2 in the morning, driving from Toronto, going into Ohio. I've crossed the Windsor Bridge. I'm going down Michigan, getting into Ohio. I pass Toledo, and then all of a sudden I'm falling asleep on I-75 on the highway, on the highway, and that's when I thought to myself, hey, I'm gonna die if I continue doing this stuff. And from that story, I was 200 pounds. From that story, this book was born. When I met my mentor, Dr. George Grant, and now this book has become a #1 best-selling book on Amazon, and this was last year. It's a collaborative book with 21 experts in the health and wellness industry. Phenomenal leaders. And this is just 1 year ago, guys. If you want to see the authors, we have a beautiful website with their bio and their pictures, and they're like family to me. I stay by their house. We chat all the time. We message each other all the time. I support their events. If you go to h3book.com, you're gonna meet the most phenomenal health and wellness people in the planet, including Dr. Ona Brung. She's phenomenal, and her father Les Brung did the forward for this book. And the World Organization of Natural Medicine, an organization been around for 30 years, endorsed the book. So when I came in, this book is personal to me because I was 200 pounds. Today you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'm 165 pounds now. So I lost a lot of weight, and it's fat, and I gained muscle over time. And so when I came in this industry, I always wanted to be a writer. I always liked books, and knowledge was something I always go after, although I quit college because of certain situation, and I was able to compile this book, not only co-author in this book, but be the publisher of this book and promote and package this book, and help my other co-authors write their own books and promote their books. And today there are so many books that I'm working on and publishing other people's book, and most importantly, like sometimes people are like, what the hell, what are you doing now? I'm like, I don't know. I ask God. I honestly, I just say to God, use me, and this is what happens. Today, yeah, I speak on stage. I'm an author, speaker, mentor, all that nice stuff. Like I actually wrote the book on it, guys. Like I wrote the book on that, the Handbook to Becoming the Authority, how to go pro as an author, speaker, and mentor. This book was endorsed by Napoleon Hill CEO Don Green. Like the work I'm doing is so credible. It's phenomenal. This book here was endorsed by Dr. Brian Tracy. This one was launched here just last week. Not last week, maybe last month. Like, ask me the date, I can't remember right now because I am blazing forward. I have so many things I'm doing. Like just today, let me tell you what I do, guys. I've been invited to go to Uganda with my mentor. Uganda, like in Africa, in a different, not a planet, a different continent. It's far. Guess what? I got an email saying you need yellow fever vaccine and you need malaria and yellow fever vaccine. I went to the travel center. This much information they give me to get my yellow fever vaccine and all that. I want you to see, guys. That was just one requirement, just so I can get this thing here, well, to enter the country, and what? And to protect myself. Like, you never know if you can catch a disease. If you're not a native of the country, it's easier for foreigners to get a disease. So I went over there today at the medical center, right, to get my vaccine. The total for vaccine, this is not, like the total for vaccine, this is how much to get 3 shots, guys. This is $424.50 just for me to get 4 shots. No, it's not like mentally it's a different planet because I think I grew up in Guyana and I'm not gonna get involved, and some people are gonna get upset if I say something about their country. I'm not gonna get involved in that conversation. That was a mistake. It's a different continent, not planet. So look at this. All I got is an email saying, hey, before you can come to this country, guess what? I'm gonna cry about 4. I didn't even ask the people how much are these vaccines. I say, I need these vaccine, give it to me. They said, here you go. I paid the money. Why? It doesn't matter why. I just do it. You gotta do it. You're gonna get hanged up on vaccine, or you're gonna keep blazing forward on the mission at hand. Going to Uganda, what's gonna happen there? I'm gonna meet a king. I'm gonna meet a king of a kingdom called Toro in Uganda. Like, I'm going to meet a king. Can you understand that? Like, I don't. Yeah. So I got an email saying, hey, We need yellow fever. I'm not joking. I got them here today. Like, I'm not sick or anything, guys. These are just like mandatory. I got 3 shots: yellow fever and something else. So it's just shots. If not, I can't enter the country as I travel there. Yeah. Thanks, Lucy. And today's video is all about, man, if I can do this, stuff, I can sell my trucking company. I almost died driving truck on the highway, guys. I have the clothes for it. You see how crappy this hat? Oh, my hair is crappy too. But look at this hat. It's mashed up. Like, it's mashed up. I haven't wear it in a while. It's basically a collection from every state I went to in the U.S. as a truck driver. Like, you'd have to sleep in your truck. In the middle of winter, you have the truck on, sleeping in the truck. And you'd go and shower in the truck stops and eat in the truck stops and buy junk food for breakfast, junk food for lunch, and junk food for dinner. And so it wasn't a surprise that my health was out of whack. And because I was chasing after money. If you check my YouTube channel, you will see. I started as a laborer. I became a forklift driver. Now a forklift instructor. Now a driving instructor for cars, trucks. I own my own trucking company. I own a construction company. I sold my trucking company. I started investing in my own personal development. I went to meet all the mentors there is: Les Brown, Jack Canfield, all these guys. Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Bob Proctor. I even got invited to Bob Proctor's house, and there's more on this other page here. And people like Jack Canfield. Where's the page? Yeah, here it is. So I met people like Jack Canfield, Dr. Brian Tracy, who I'm co-authoring with, and who forwarded my last collaborative book, and this cool guy here from the movie Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. So I've done it all. JT Fox, all those guys. I have many mentors in each area of my expertise. So I just wanted to learn everything really quickly. I don't like to waste a lot of time. And so, but what was so stunning is that today when I got a message from my team. Of course, I own a company, a marketing company. Okay, Local Experts Group is a book publishing and a marketing company. Book publishing and marketing, because I believe in 3 things. You have to be credible. You have to know something. Anything, it doesn't matter what. You have to know something. And 2, you have to know someone. So when you know something and you know someone, now that's one part of the puzzle. You have to know something and you have to know someone or some people or many people. The third part of the puzzle that most people don't get is that people need to know who you are. People need to know who you are. And today I was blown away because I've created a marketing package that I offer my clients who are already my internal clients, and it's 6 months. I get you on TV. You have to be an entrepreneur. You have to be credible. You have to know something already. Okay, I can't pick you up from the ground and bring if you don't have a book, you want to become an author. Yes, we'll help you that way. That's a different book. But I also, in my collaborative books, you have to already be somebody with reputation to be in this series of books, because this is a high-level series of books that I do. I do one a year. The last one was with, as I said, Les Brung and Ona Brung. It's a legacy series. It's content-driven. It has over 900 years of experience. Of the authors. When I add up all the age, it's like almost 1,000 years of age of experience that are in these books individually. They have served millions of clients. So when you read this book, it's not one man's knowledge, it's not one man's advice, it's not one man's opinion. It's a collective. It's a collective in the area of entrepreneurship. It's in a collective in the area of holistic health. And so the next one is actually on collaboration, and I don't want to announce yet, but the person forward in that is amazing. The person forward in that, not any less or more than the persons that has forward, like Les Brown. And you see, I set a level. of the world's greatest forward in his book. And so I had Les Brown in the first one, then Dr. Brian Tracy, and then in the next one, I don't want to slip up and mention that, but yeah, you will see, and soon enough you will see. But today's live video is about, man, if I can do this, if I can do this, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. Less than a year now, I came in this industry. I sold my trucking company for $36,000. I took my $36,000 and invested in my future. Meanwhile, I got married. And I have a 5-month-old son, and I travel a lot, and I'm helping people across the globe. I now have a global initiative. It's called my initiative is I Empower Entrepreneurs. I empower entrepreneurs. So if you're an entrepreneur, you need help. Like I'm a true meaning of an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter what industry, what location, or what the market is saying, what people are saying. If you're a true entrepreneur, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna make the system better. You're gonna find some shortcuts, improve productivity, and you're gonna make money. That's what entrepreneurs does. You get in there, you find a problem and say, hey, why the heck are you doing this thing like that? Why don't you do it like this? Now, you make more money, or you save more money, whatever it is, and you go on, you become more efficient. So as entrepreneurs, I come into an industry, and I don't come in this industry, the personal development industry, to copy or to see what's going on. I come in to see what is missing in this industry. And it's just less than a year, just over a year. Hey darling, my wife is watching, and she's in New York right now, and I'm in Toronto. I'll be seeing you soon this weekend. Yeah, this weekend, and next week we'll be going to the United Nation, like the United Nation in New York, and to work, me and my team and my mentor. We'll be working with some of the high level diplomats to publish their books, right? And so we can reach more people in the world. And if I just came on today to say, hey, just over a year ago, these are my clothes. I'm wearing my truck driving days clothes. I'm still a truck driver, still have my license. I can jump on a big rig and drive those all across the city, all across North America, go across the border. I can still do it. I can back it up in a tight spot. I can turn it around. I can take a forklift and load it. I can jump on an excavator right now and dig a foundation. I can jump in a dump truck and grab the stuff from the excavator and go dump it onto a dump site. I can do all that. But how am I helping another human being other than myself? How can I do more? And in my chapter, in chapter 2 of this book, I talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And it's like, first you need food, then you need security, then you need community, friends and family, then you need a job. After that, after you get a job, you're like, okay, is my job worthwhile? Is my boss treating me like crap? Do I have to ask to go to the washroom every time? Do they time me when I'm in the washroom? Then you realize, hey man, maybe this money is good, but it's not fulfilling. Now that's when you come and say, hey, maybe I should go after my passion. And I keep meeting people every single day that say, man, I should have never spent so much time in school for this. I have a student loan. Guys, my advice to you is start with your passion today. Start doing what your purpose and passion in life is now. Don't go to school. Actually, if you want to be a doctor, go interview a doctor. If you want to be a surgeon, go interview. If you want to be a lawyer, go interview a lawyer and say, hey, what's great about your job? My big brother, Greg Walker from Columbus, Ohio. Greg, man, I used to be up in Columbus, Ohio all the time. Columbus, Daytona, Columbus, I can't remember right now, but I-75 in Ohio is where I fell asleep on the driving my truck just over a year ago. And that's when I said, you know what, this job is not for me. I sold my truck. I sold my trucking company and the truck. So it's like, I'm done with this because it's not worth risking my life. And just 2 nights ago, we were on the highway with my niece, and the whole 12 lanes was blocked off because a truck and a car came into an accident, and the truck was blocking 3 lanes, and there was a fire, and we were stuck there for hours. And then I'm like, wow, just a year ago, I was that guy driving that truck. It could have been me. And so when I sold my truck, there's nothing wrong about truck driver. It's a great job. It pays a lot, but the lifestyle sucks. The lifestyle sucks as truck driver, and the restrictions from the government, the requirements from the people giving you the work and telling you. I remember when I haul freight for Amazon, if I showed up late, my language is leaving. If I showed up late, I had to pay them. They were no longer paying me. So that's why you have truck drivers on the road. If you're driving on the interstate late at night, here's what you do at night. Flash your light from afar away. Don't put your bright light on and keep it on. Just give it a flash, and then you pass quickly and off you go. Here's a hint. Most truck cannot drive more than 105 kilometers an hour. So if you're driving faster than 105, you're going to get away from them, okay? Don't try to drive about 105 and try to pass them. The reason why you see 2 trucks on the highway and you're like, why are they blocking up the road, is because they can't go any faster. They're trying to pass each other. And here's a funny thing. When you're trying to pass a truck, we're both capped at 105. So I would look, if I'm empty, I will beat the other truck on the uphill if that truck is full. If I am full and that truck is empty, I will beat that other truck on the downhill. Why? I'm using gravity. There's so much in trucking, man. I have hundreds of video on YouTube. I have over 2.2 million views now on YouTube because I taught the business. Whatever industry I am in, I'm an entrepreneur. I go in, I learn it. If I see there's no future for me personally and for me to fulfill my mission here on earth, I'm gone, right? I'm gone. I'm a hop up in my airplane. I don't want to. That's not a good song to quote. I shouldn't know that song. Well, today, it's such an honor today. It may come out like I'm bragging, but it's not. And because I want this for you. Because if I can do it, guys, if nobody knows who you are, then you're not doing the real work. Some people are shy. You're an introvert. And what's his name? John Maxwell says, an introvert has the ability to influence 10,000 people. An introvert. It means that's not this guy. This guy's like on Facebook Live in your face. And introverts are quiet people. They don't want to do Facebook Live. They barely ever talk. They can influence other people, much less you. My co-author Michael McBean is watching. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I see your message just a few minutes ago. You tell me congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, Google this, guys. Click this link. Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. Google that. I want this for you because what my company is about. I teach you how to exponentially leverage your brand. Exponentially leverage your brand. Why? Yes, you could be doing the best work on the planet, but if celebrities do press releases, if celebrities has managers, why would Jennifer Lopez need somebody to do her press release, right? Because if nobody knows who Jennifer Lopez is, she's not gonna be offered 20 million or 100 million or 40 million on the next movie. So it's in Jennifer Lopez's best interest to let more people know who she is, right? So whatever industry you're in, if people are not knowing what you're doing, I don't know, because good publicity, bad publicity, it's good. Look at President Donald Trump. One of the most, people have everything to say about him. I'm not political, but the guy is famous. He's known across the globe, regardless of what he says, how he says it. he's just famous. He's out there, right? Imagine. And if you don't like him, go compete with him then. Let your voice be bigger than him, and then you can compete with him. Don't go and tell two guys you don't like him. Do something about it. If you like him, that's great. I'm not gonna say if I like him or not, but I think he's genius in marketing. I think he's genius in marketing, and I admire that fact. But check this out, guys. I'm gonna close this up now because I gotta go meet with my accountant again. 2 days ago. I went to register 5 new businesses. I went to meet my accountant, give him the names of 5 new businesses. He calls me up today and said, "Hey Raymond, it's ready. The documents are ready. Come grab them. Come grab them. Come grab them." And yeah, I'm gonna go grab the new company names. Go to the bank tomorrow, open some new bank accounts, new joint venture partner. That's how it is. That's how it is. We're doing the real deal here, guys. It's a real deal. I don't just talk and I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm a mentor. Know the difference between a coach and a mentor. A coach can guide you certain things. A coach can research any topic or just be somebody to say, hey, you want to achieve this goal? Okay, keep at it. You can know more than a coach, but a mentor, the fact is, a mentor has gone through that path already, and if you hire a mentor, they're gonna grab you by the hand and actually bring you along, and they all have already know what's gonna go wrong. Like my niece, I was Victoria, are you coming in this video today?
No.
Come on in. My niece is she I'm gonna tell the story one last time. So I'm gonna tell this story one last time. Come in here. My niece is here at the office. You look good. You're fine. So I'm gonna. Hey, this is Victoria. Yeah, they know it's you. She's from New York City. As soon as Facebook see it. So I was talking about being a mentor, and a mentor is like somebody who's actually done something already, and they've walked through that path already.
And someone else.
Yes. So there was 2 whack situation that happened in one day, in hours of each other.
Like what?
Yeah. I want you to tell the story again. I know we told it already but there's different people watching today. When we were at an event and you were sitting 2 chairs over, and I said, I said, what did I say?
So he was telling me to move closer to him, to go to the chair next to him.
And you give me a look.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'll go. And then when I got up to move to the chair next to him, a lady came up the next second after.
From a different room from back behind. I couldn't have seen her.
Yeah. And she was like, "Hey, is anyone sitting here?" Yeah.
Yeah, like that's in if you didn't get your butt fast enough. Actually, you didn't even reach over. But we tell her, actually, you can have that one because she is moving over.
Yeah.
That's what a mentor do. They already see what's happening, right, before they happen. Mm-hmm. Now, one more situation. We have soda pop in the car trunk.
Oh my God.
Tell the situation. Yeah, it happened in the same day, didn't it?
Okay, this one was a coincidence.
Oh, she doesn't believe yet. Okay, coincidence. Okay.
Yes. There was a lot of canned soda in the trunk. So I was holding a lot of stuff, like my bag, my phone, And I was holding 2 cans of soda in my hand. And what happened was that he was like, "Don't drop the soda." And the very next second, I dropped the soda on the floor.
Was I even looking at you? I closed the car and walked
I know.
away. I'm walking away, not even looking at her. I said, "Don't drop the soda." Because I already know it's almost impossible to hold other things in your hand and hold 2 soda that are rum. I knew that. And from that much, I knew you're going to drop that soda. And you dropped the soda.
Great job.
Yeah, great job. So that was me explaining what a mentor does, because you're not gonna. She said she's never gonna tell those stories. It's fine. I got her on camera now. I'm gonna store this video, save it in my phone, maybe edit it, and then put it up on YouTube. So she's good. YouTube guys, let me tell you about the package I offer. Yeah. But look at this. Today was just to tell you how honored I am. And that I think it's pretty cool to go from a truck driver, sleeping in a truck on the side of the road, in truck stops, showering at truck stops, eating junk food all day, to publishing multiple books, about 7 books I've published now. I've written in 4 or 5 of them, and it's such an honor. And then a day like today, just today, 12th of August, just a month, maybe a year and 1 or 2 months since I sold my trucking company, got off the road, driving all these states in the US. Like literally, I've been to Indiana and bought this hat. I've been to Michigan and bought this shirt at a truck stop. And then today, if you Google right now, well, as soon as this video is done, open a new tab and Google Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. Man, oh man. You're going to see that I'm in Michigan newspaper, I'm in Indiana newspaper, I'm in Pennsylvania newspaper. I'm all across the globe for being appointed a World Civility Ambassador. Guys, it's a little bit of what you know. It's a little bit about who you know, but most importantly, it's all about who knows you. Does anybody know you right now? Like in the area of expertise that you are in, like a trailblazer? Yeah, there's many people that are authors. Yeah, great. So what? You're an author. Yeah, great. Are you famous? Are you known for that one topic that you teach on, right? That's it. How it's going to happen. It's going to take time, but are you doing the right thing to get that results you want? How to exponentially leverage your brand. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm actually not going to teach. I don't like teaching. I like to show you. I'm not a mentor. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm going to actually show you how to do the stuff, right? I had my niece tell you a story because why? I'm not trying to put her down or anything, but I knew already what's going to happen because I've seen it many times. And that's what a mentor can do for you. They've seen it. You have blinders on. You have blind spots on. And YouTube, Facebook doesn't lie, guys. Go to YouTube. Google my name. Google World Civility Ambassador. Go see what I was doing last year. See what I'm doing this year. And man, I just got a bunch of shots because I'm going to Uganda and Kenya. And there's so much going on. I'm so blessed. I'm thankful for life. Most importantly, I'm thankful for my darling wife who allows me to do so much more and understand. She herself is an ambassador because she represents our country, Guyana, where we were from. In Dubai, and she went up to compete in the Miss India Guyana pageant 2014. So my wife is no stranger to the actually, and she has co-authored this book with me. And my first book, she is actually Divya has co-authored, and she wrote about shares her essential life lesson learned through pageantry. So Divya is actually my wife, and she's allowing me to do so much to help other people, and now she don't get to be on video as much because we have a 5-month-old son, and he requires like 20 hours a day of her time, and I get a lot of extra time. She lets me sleep at night, and she will stay up all night, and so I cannot do most of this that I'm doing without the support of my wife letting me and supporting me to go on and move on. And guys, when there's new things going on, like I don't want, like I'm wearing this cool thing right now. It's probably, you might like it, you may say it's weird, but right now what does this do? It actually forms a protection to scientific protection. It's not like any fancy woo-woo stuff, right? This is actually blocking X-ray waves around my head and body. And there's science. A brain scan was done with somebody just from our phone these days. It's affecting you, right? And so I'm wearing this right now, and I'd love for you to also get one. Get out if you're interested in this cool thing that's been engineered just to protect you. Oh, Divya's watching. I did not know you're watching still. So, yeah, no, you're amazing. Dr. Sobia is watching. She's my phenomenal co-author in this book, the Handbook to Entrepreneurship. Not only Dr. Sobia, but her amazing daughter, Mana Hill, is the youngest co-author we have in the Handbook 2 series. She's 15, and Dr. Sobia has written where's Manahill? Manahill wrote about inspires you with starting a non-profit organization while in high school. So Manahill, Dr. Sobia's daughter, has started a non-profit organization still in high school at the age of 15 years old. And Dr. Sobia, she's phenomenal. She's a superwoman. She flew in from Dallas, Texas for her book launch here in Canada a month ago or so. And Dr. Sobia reveals how creativity increases confidence to be an entrepreneur. And Dr. Sobia is my mentor, the man, Dr. Ambassador, Sir, Reverend. I don't know, he has so many titles, yet he has so many titles, yet he will connect with everyone at every level. And he's so respectful, and he's phenomenal. When I met him, my life just went 360. When I met Dr. Clive Rivers, man, and because of him, a lot of this is just going global, going viral. If you Google Raymond Harlall World Civility Ambassador, you're gonna see who Dr. Clive Rivers is. Yeah, you're gonna see who Dr. Clive Rivers is. Dr. Clive Rivers is like no other. He's like no other. He's like no other. Like if you want to meet a human being, a one man army that doesn't uses guns, a one man army that can go into a country and have peace from all sides. That's who Dr. Clive Rivers is. And for him to be my mentor, and for him to appoint me World Civility Ambassador, he met me, he says, I like you, I'd like to mentor you. I said, great, I need you. What do you need from me? And not what do you, tell me, who do I connect to get started? That's it, guys, that's it. I don't go and say, hey, how much are you? And can I get a discount? No. When you reach the right people, guys, don't ask the wrong questions. Oh, that's good. When you reach the right people, don't ask the wrong question. I just dropped the bomb there. I'm going to have to trademark that line. That line is good. When you meet the right people, if you like that line, tell me yeah. Say yes. Say yes. When you meet the right people, don't ask the wrong questions. That's huge. That's going to be in our diplomatic our book. Me and my mentor are writing a book. It's on global diplomacy, and actually we're gonna write a whole chapter on that. So I just came up with a line that's crazy good for diplomacy, for new people coming in to the world of diplomacy, for new people that are in business or entrepreneur or in cooperate or in the academia world coming into diplomacy. It's a whole different ballpark. Everything is different. It's a new system. It's different. And if you want to work with governments, if you want to create a brand, if you want to be known, not anything what you know or who you know, if you want the world to know who you are for one area of expertise, and for governments, for president, for prime minister, for kings to say, hey, come and work with me, come and work with my people, then you need Dr. Clive Rivers, and because that's what he's doing for me. He's positioning me, and I'm trained. It's just 3 months now, having Dr. Rivers as my mentor, and man, oh man, next week we're gonna be at the United Nations together, and next in a few more weeks after that we're gonna be in Uganda together. And I got an email from his office saying you need vaccines, yellow fever to enter, not from him but the country Uganda. I've never gone to Uganda. I went to South Africa. I went to Swaziland. I went to Dubai, although that's not, but it's like in the subcontinent area there. But yeah, it's not about what you know or who you know. It's about who know you. And to prove that, guys, look at this. Google this, man. When you come off this thing here, just click the link. I have it up here. Well, after you're done. Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. Almost every state in America has my story on me becoming a World Civility Ambassador at the United Nations, being appointed by Dr. Clive Rivers. Like, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And I'm wearing my truck driving clothes that I bought. I bought this shirt in Michigan at a truck stop. I bought this hat in Indiana at a truck stop while I am carrying freight for any company, and sleeping in my truck, showering at the truck stops, and eating junk food. And here we are, just a year and a few months later. I'm in the damn newspaper of all the states, and of states I've never gone to, like California. I haven't gone to California yet. I'll be going soon to meet some of my friends and partners over there in California. I don't want this to run on too long. I have to go meet my accountant tonight because I have 5 new companies I'm registering. Guys, I don't just talk and blow steam. I'm doing this work all the time, every day, all day, and with the support of I have an amazing back-end team, and they're my secret weapon. No, I'm not going to broadcast who they are. And yes, it's all about collaboration. Oh, I'm gonna tell you quickly about this marketing package that I have. It's limited. It's just 3 spots left in it. It's over 6 months. Marketing is huge because why? People know who you are. And if I can do it, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I don't just do stuff and hang out on my own. Now you Google this damn thing. There's 200 newspaper in North America and globally. Who knows who I am? There's a local newspaper in my country that's national. It's a government newspaper, and it's not free. You gotta buy it. I don't know how many prints they make, but it's a whole country. It's a whole country that's featured my story in a local newspaper of a country that I'm from. Last year when they did that, this Canadian newspaper, and I'm not making. Look at this. Last year, what's the date? What's the date here? Look at this. Look at this. Thursday, October 4th, 2018. This is huge, guys. From truck driver to author, right? Right, from truck driver to author. This is last year. That's last year's headline, right? Look how I'm going. From truck driver to author. Last year, it's in the newspaper, printed everywhere, right? And then a year later, October, it's August, September. Yeah, not even a year yet. And we're changing the headline. The headline has my name. The headline has my name. Goes Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador, and not like 2 people find out about this. It's blast across the globe. It's blast across the globe. Why? Because it's not just about what I know. It's not just about who I know, but it's about who knows you. Guys, one of my company is all about that. I'm teaching this. Local Expert teaches this. How can a company teach something that they don't even do for themselves, right? So ask Google, the guys that know everything. Google know everything. Google know every single thing in the world. Ask Google. Google will tell you everything. YouTube will tell you, and so if you're not leaving a mark on art, one of my mission is, and why did I stop trading hours for money? Yes, owning a truck company was making a lot of money, but I had to go on there, change that gear. Yes, I had 2 trucks, another driver, but when that truck has an issue, a breakdown, I have to wake up anytime on the weekend, on a holiday, and answer and see how I'm going to fix that issue. Then I even stopped driving any truck and still own the truck, but I was owning the stress. You understand? I was owning the stress of the truck company. Not meaning, okay, I'm not physically on the road now, driving and changing gears, but I can't sleep at night. My credit cards has to be charged for this repair, that repair, and so it wasn't worth it. So I decided to sell my trucking company. Take that money. Most people will invest in real estate. And what I learned from Grant Cardone, he's like, hey man, the best investment, the real estate guy says, the best investment is to invest in you, invest in yourself. And I'm living proof. I took my $36,000 from last year selling my company, invested in myself. Now I wrote many books. I'm publishing many books. I'm a World Civility Ambassador because of who I am, because of what my mentor saw my vision and what I wanted to do to give back to young entrepreneurs in developing countries, like countries like where I'm from, that it's considered third world or developing. There are some geniuses there. I'm working with orphanages in Africa, in Central America, and South America, because I sponsor a child in Uganda, and this is funny. Oh my goodness, this is so. I actually sponsor a child in Uganda, and it automatically, the money that I get from YouTube, when YouTube pays me every month, because for my views on YouTube, a World Vision takes a chunk of it to sponsor a child in Uganda, and here I am going to Uganda to meet the king, which is totally separate of each other. Like some things you do and you don't know why you're doing it, but it makes total sense. I just figure out, oh my God, I forgot I was sponsoring a child in Uganda every month. I forgot until I am actually going to Uganda to meet a king with my mentor, going to the United Nations, going and working with governments in developing countries to empower their young entrepreneurs, because it's not about a handout. It's not about somebody come and give you some money. There's things that each community, local community or farming community can do and to monetize and empower those young entrepreneurs in each area, right? So my focus is on developing countries. I'm an immigrant. I just became a Canadian citizen less than just over 5 years now. 5 years, 2, 3, and 4 months, whatever. I don't keep track, but I want to give back. I didn't come here to have the good life. I came here to learn the system of the good life and bring it back to people who needs a little bit of it and needs to understand how that works. Yeah, my it's called small I, you got it, Empower Entrepreneur. I Empower Entrepreneur. That's my global initiative. That's my movement, and it's happening. It's happening. The power of collaborate, guys. My other brands are blowing up like crazy. Of course, this is my wall, my brand wall over here, and so you see, if you think where's Raymond coming up with this stuff, guys? It was created over a year ago. I had a vision. Right? Entrepreneurship is for millennials. It means young people. I have a different name now, but it's the same motive, right? This is the one company I did nothing with for a year. This company has been publishing collaborative books. This company has been doing an amazing event. Watch out for this company, guys. This company is going to be doing some things the world has never seen before. Like, I'm not making stuff up. It's in the works. This company, the power of collaboration, are going to be doing things that the world has never seen before. This company, of course, you know about Local Experts Group. Local Experts Group, yeah, that's my publishing company. This is my company for events, and this is my company for publishing book. This is my company for giving back to humanity and serving underserved community. The whole board, like you look at them, it's like, what the hell is all these good looking? Each of these, I had to think about the logos. I had to think about colors. I had to, there's things that has to go into this work, and I did this just a year ago. This thing was printed in November, and that's why I came up with those logos of 2018, October of 2018, or just less than a year ago, guys. And here it is happening. And my mentor, Dr. Rivers, he comes on live. Like if you're a friend of his, if you're in his mentorship and coaching mastermind, you're gonna know. When he comes on live, he says, if you can say it, it will happen. If you can think it, it can happen. If you wish to be the supervisor, sure, you will get your supervisor job. It means you're still in that fish tank of that company. If that company goes bankrupt, great. Even if you're the CEO of the damn company and it goes bankrupt, what happens? It doesn't exist. It ceases to exist. Start investing in yourself. Start investing in your future. It's never too late. Man, oh man, if I can do it, I can go from a truck driver buying, I'm in Indiana, guys. Every state I go in, I bought something from each state that I went. And yeah, and that's all I can, like. This is just next level stuff. Google this and you're gonna see I'm in the newspaper of every state today, less than a year. Why? I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just blazing forward. I'm going to Uganda. I just realized that I've sponsored a child in Uganda for over a year now. And I just forget about it because it comes out my account automatically. A young man in Uganda, over a year. And I'm going to Uganda to meet a king. And so I didn't think about this. I didn't know if this is possible, but I'm going to go look for that kid that I sponsor every month. And don't let nothing stop you. Like I got an email to say, hey, as part of our trip to Uganda, you need to get yellow fever vaccine and malaria. I went to the place, I call up the travel place, and they said, I tell them I need this, and this. I didn't say how much because it's not an option. That's how much I paid. That's how much I paid for vaccine, guys. Like for 3 shots in Canada, it's expensive. $424. What? But why? Why am I doing that? You can't get stopped. Like I needed this paper to enter the country. Enter the country as proof of malaria and yellow fever. So don't let nothing stop you. Don't ask about guys. Let me give you a little secret. The number one holdback of the world today is price. Watch yourself do it. Watch yourself do it. Go buy anything. The first word to come out of your mouth is how much. The number one holdback of the world today is price. Money, get this, money doesn't exist. 90% of the world's money is fiction. It's fairy tale. If you don't believe this, if you have 40,000 in the bank or 100,000 in the bank, not if you're a business person, you can have more access to cash as a business person. As a consumer, as a regular personal account, go to the bank and say, give me all my money today. Go to the bank and say, give me 50,000 off my saving account today. What they're gonna say, no sir, you can't get it all. You have to let us know. If you're a bank and everybody banks their money over here in the bank, why can't you give me $50,000? That's you alone. Imagine 10 clients come and say, give me $50,000. Imagine 100 clients come and say, give me $50,000. You see the chaos that's going to happen in the world today? 90% of the world's money doesn't exist. Yet here you are going around saying, hey, how much is this book? How much is this book, Raymond? $30? No, I don't want to buy it. I'm giving you 21 experts in one book, and you can't pay $30. That's like less than $1.50 per expert, man. And you get like each expert's their knowledge, their expertise in just one chapter. Instead of you buying 20 books, my books are content driven. It's our book. Amazing people in these books. They're content driven. I'm not here to sell book. I'm just giving this as an example. You should get this book though if you haven't. Message me. This is just a special edition, is out right now. It's not actually launched on Amazon yet because we're gonna do a campaign, and I'm gonna tell you guys I'm gonna need your support later on in November to all support and buy this book. Yes, it's gonna be campaign is gonna go on at Canada Book Expo in November 2nd in Toronto. Mark the date, Canada Book Expo. Tickets are like $10 or $15, something very cheap. It's gonna be, and if you're an author already, if you have a book and you publish on Amazon, you publish with any publisher in the world, and you want a spot to put your book down and promote your book that day, and for us to come and interview you about your book, you're welcome to come to that event at Canada Book Expo, and we're going to allow you to promote your book at our event. Even if you've published your book with anywhere in the world, with any publisher, it doesn't matter. I'm a publisher, but this is a Book Expo event. All authors, wannabe authors, new authors, old authors, I don't know if there's old authors. I mean, if you've published your book for more than a year, sometime it needs to refresh itself. So that's an option for authors. I'm also gonna at that date we're gonna be publishing a collaborative book that I'm doing with some phenomenal leaders. It's a level up book. My business partner, Dr. Obama, and he has an amazing. Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori, we do have. I think we have an Eventbrite link for that too. We can share that up under here, the Eventbrite link. And I want to thank you guys for watching today. I'm just stunned that this guy. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, Raymond, I need to take a break from you. Have that ever happened to you, that you tell yourself, hey, I need to take a break from yourself? Because things are happening so fast. But hey, when you say, God, use me and let me see my path, like you lead and direct me, and you follow along, and you just keep on the screen. Are you back? I touched, somebody was messaging. I was trying to push that up, and then it took me in a new screen. Oh my God, all the loves and the likes we're getting today. Wow. If my wife says, my gorgeous darling wife, Miss India Guyana 2014 says, my wife went to Dubai to represent our country, our nation, Guyana. Like, she won Miss India for our country. Like, she was the most talented, good-looking, brown girl in 2019 when they went on the stage and they chose her to represent Guyana. She won Miss India Guyana 2014. She went to Dubai to compete on the global scale with another 50 or 80 or 100 other women from around the world. And so she's a leader in her own right, and she teach on and she talks about I think woman abuse and suicide is her main thing, because in developing countries, suicide is very prevalent. In any poor country, actually, or poor community, suicide is huge. So it's all around. My wife is also an ambassador in her own right. She has represented our country on the world stage. She's a best-selling author. We co-author a book together. Most of all, she's an amazing mom to her 5-month-old son, little Nathan. And today I'm just almost a little bit proud of myself. It's weird. I feel like me and myself are not the same people these days because of the amount of things that's going on. I can't quite understand. The guy who was driving the truck in USA almost died chasing after money, make a decision and said, you know what, I'm going to stop trading hours for money and figure out how I can make royalties, how I can write books, how I can do more videos, how I can help other people achieve their dreams. And today it's happening. I'm working with governments, diplomats, ministers, prime ministers, president, and King, K-I-N-G, His Royal Highness, K-I-N-G. Like, who thought that would happen? You are special. You have it in you. Stop trying to chase and use your mind to lead you, and let your friend, your family, Vinny, you're amazing, man. You're a legend, true legend, veteran serving our country. America is like our country. America protects the world, and for the most parts, right, without getting political. But for your service, you're phenomenal. It's an honor. Yeah, thank you, sir, and that's a lot coming from you. And Hillary, you're super amazing. Thank you for your support and coming to our last event. And I remember your comment. You said, Raymond, I'm sorry. I think you said, I'm sorry that I didn't make it at the last event, but I'm coming to all your events from now. I tell people I got a comment like that from my event, so I don't call your name usually, but here you are. So guys, same guy, same person, didn't do no magic, didn't do nothing, just keep taking no for an answer, not telling people no, but keep pushing myself keep pushing myself. Every time I break a barrier, say, is this everything? Is this enough? Am I gonna quit here? Am I gonna stop here? Why does the same, and in this book, guys, it's nice when you have books. So when you're sharing knowledge, you say it's in the book, right? In this book, in my chapter, I share about how come everybody on earth, well, I think in the introduction, how come everybody have 24 hours in a day, and some do so much, like the Warren Buffetts and the Bill Gates, and some do so little, like the people committing suicide because they find no objective in life. When everybody's born, my little son is born, he has no clothes, he has no food, at 1 month old, at 0 days old, and then a gap happens, and then this gap happens where some are poor and living on government assistance, and some are billionaires. Like I can't understand that. I really can't understand that, right? So there's a system in place that may or may not be responsible. I believe everybody have an equal chance to be who they want to be. I want to help the people in areas. I became an immigrant. I am an immigrant. I level up. I came to this country. I feel like I win the jackpot because Canada's like the future as compared to a developing country. I learned the technology. I learned the people skill, and I wanna see what works. And now I'm gonna go back to underserved regions, help people publish their book in regions where there's no copyrights law, where there's no publishers, right? Because it's the same people everywhere. It's just that they're in a different environment, a different society, where they're not privileged to have the basic things that we take for granted. And still in my country, the power shuts off for hours at a time, unpredictably, right? And like there's so much different things that happens in countries that shouldn't have this problem today. And I don't believe anybody's better, more nobody should be more privileged. I think opportunity is what's lacking, and I'm gonna go into areas. I went today, guys, took shots. Why do I do that? Why did I like my hand hurts right now? I took 3 shots. I'm not sick. These are shots at a travel vaccine clinic. They literally had a doctor consult with me and say which countries you're going. I said Uganda, Kenya, and they give me a bunch of paperwork here. And the one thing that I was not expecting, that it will cost me $400. What did I do? I'm like, did I buy every vaccine? I made a joke. I said, do you have anything else for me to buy while you're at it, right? So, but don't let nothing hold you back, because I was telling you that today, price is the biggest holdback. And if you stop looking at price, you're gonna break through all the barriers. And some people on here know what I'm talking about, because there's lots of things that I paid for, and I didn't know where the money's gonna come from to pay for it, right? I didn't have it. I call family. When I wanted to see Tony Robbins, I borrowed my uncle's credit card to go see Tony Robbins. When I hired my mentor, I call my sister and say, hey, can I borrow your credit card? I'm good for it, like, because I'm an entrepreneur. I may have 50,000 in my account today, and then tomorrow I have 0 or negatives. That's the life of an entrepreneur. It's not stable, and that's the scary thing. That's why people stay in their underpaid jobs. How can you work for a job that gives you 2 weeks of freedom of your life? 2 weeks to do anything you want. Other than that, you have to work for them. No. And if you're comfortable, it's good. But AI is coming, and technology is messing a lot of stuff. It would have been fine if you can hide out and go with that struggle and that pace. But technology is just like a big wave. It's just gonna come and cover it up. And manpower is no longer needed. I see industries like I went in and see auto car dealerships. Well, not like I see how cars are made. Like I literally take a part from Canada to Ohio. Then take that part, they weld it together in Ohio, and then they take it to Michigan. Then they do something there in Michigan, then they bring it back to Canada, and they're just trucking stuff around. It's weird. I don't want to say anything else about that. But you take it here, you do one thing. You take it there, one state, you do another thing. And I looked into a warehouse one day, a factory. I'm like, is that for real? You guys think robots are actually doing all the welding? Robots are picking stuff up, like literal robots. They look like people. And here we are. Manpower is not needed in this world today. There's excavators, right? And so that's why I want to help. My focus is more on male, young entrepreneurs, because we can't do a laboring job and survive, because eventually it's going to be automated if it's not already is. And so what are you doing? What are we doing to stay abreast with technology? What are you doing if you're a leader, author, speaker, mentor? Yes, who are you going to mentor after a while when nobody has a job? So you have to think 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, right? How are you going to sustain yourself and your industry? I'm thinking global. Why? Not to be a billionaire or not to be rich, to actually give back. Along the journey, yes, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman, I have to sustain myself, I have to think about my family, my child, and so yes, I'm going to go crazy to help the world, but I have to know where my money is coming from. And I'm going to give you amazing value. And when anything I sell, I do it first, I try it first, and then say, hey guys, you like my results? Go to Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. Okay, go to Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador. Google it. Like, don't go there. Just ask Google, the thing that knows everything. Google knows everything. And I dropped a big line today. I forgot what the line was already, but I know Divya put it up there. So I'm gonna go use that line for the chapter. Me and my mentor, Dr. Clive Rivers, who was on here for a bit, he's a blessing. If you want to change the globe, if you want to have an initiative, you know what an initiative is, right? There's no other like yours. An initiative is you are it. You are original. You're not copying nobody. You are a trailblazer, and you are original, and you really, in depth, in your heart, want to change the world, but don't know where to start and how to go. And you're not going after this for money. If that's your initiative and you want to help many people, and yes, money will come, but if your first priority is not money, I'm sure my mentor will work with you. I will help to get you in to our mission. We are on a global mission. We need more good people. We need more leaders that are first civilized and heart-centered and want to help first. And then there's tons of money in the world. Okay, my mentor, I think he said, there's not a lack of money, there's a lack of gift. I don't want to quote him wrong, but you can tell results is the only thing that tells if you're successful or not. And whatever my passion, I'm actually successful because I know where I'm going, and I had a timeline of this long of certain time to get to where I am today, and I've just cut my time down to like 90%. So it's insane what mentorship can do for you. The right mentorship. There's many people out there say, I'll mentor you, give me 100,000, and you get not much deliverable, you get not much results. We're not about that. We actually show and tell. I show and tell. You gotta show and tell. You can't just tell or show, because somebody can have the results and not share the secret. You understand? Both are bad. I can have the results. I can say Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador on 200 news outlets, on radio, on TV, and just say, I want to mentor you, and don't tell you any of the secrets that I use, the strategies, the skill, the techniques, the team of people that I use to do this. That will be like me showing and not telling. And then there can be a guy who never have the results, but promise to do it.
and that's only telling, because you can't show me. There's no results. There's just bragging and saying and saying and saying. Okay, this is about showing and telling. So that's when you know you have a good mentor. That's when you know in a good team, if the person leading you can show you and tell you and show you, hold your hand, coach you, mentor you. And if you want to change the world, let me know. I'm gonna put you onto my mentor. You can join. There's no secrets. It's all about if you have the passion, the skill, the strat, the time to invest. And first you gotta serve. If you serve, it's gonna come. It's not a lie. It's not a thing people make up. It's for real. It's for real. I appreciate all of you joining me today. I appreciate your time. It's kind of late. Actually, I get carried away on this live because you guys are on here giving me all those hearts and love, and I have to drive about half an hour to go meet my accountant, who's been my accountant for 3 years now. So we're like family. To collect 5 new business you can, like, I was told that when you start slurring, it means you gotta get off, right? I was told this already, so it's time for me to get off. Probably I want water. Probably I'm tired. No. Work goes on. So guys, this is a phenomenal video. This is one of my biggest video I've ever done. If you want marketing and to be on TV, magazine, all this nice stuff, right? Like it's easy for me to help you get this done. So it's no rocket science. It's about relationship capital. Man, oh man, I want to share a huge win, another win without showing off. Like, some of the biggest people in the world, most influential leaders, are reaching out to me. And this is not a show off, or I'm honored for this to happen. Like people only reach out. Like, sometimes I don't understand when some people reach out to people and say, and Brian K. Wright, we were talking about this, how to collaborate, and you have to understand who is the higher brand and who's the lower brand and who needs a favor from the other. Like you can't be a moron about this stuff. You can't go to the president of a country and say, hey, here, Mr. President, I need this, like a thing that somebody else could have given you, right? You when you get to a certain level, you have to know. That's why not everybody can go and meet a president, and there's protocols, there's diplomacy involved. You have to know how you're gonna act, what you're gonna say, if you're allowed to speak. Not that you're, not that people are making you a slave, but you may say something that's of disservice to you. That's a problem, man. If somebody says you don't say something, it might be not, because it's not always that maybe you're a smart person, right? But it could be that it's of disservice to yourself. It could, because they know already. If you're invited to go to somewhere and with diplomats and president, if you're invited, you're in. Like you don't have to sell yourself. It's like the invite is all you need. The person that invites you know that you're capable, or you are trained, and there's a briefing and debriefing. You know, all this stuff happens. You don't just do stuff. Like I usually just do videos. Well, no, you can tell I did not just do this video today. I had some thought about it. Why? Because I went and find my Indiana hat, and I went and find my Michigan shirt to do this video today. It's not coincident. Nothing is coincidence, right? My results are like magic, because you never know what to expect. Things just happen. You have to do the work. Like Les Brown says, man, plant bamboo trees. Don't plant coconut trees. Well, coconut trees are great too. That's one of my initiatives too, to go around the world planting coconut trees. If you want to steal that idea, great. You're actually helping me on my mission to plant more trees in the planet and empower others to have a business. And yeah, this coconut is great. There's no part of a coconut tree that's not useful. It's all good. Thank you for watching and joining me here at Local Expert Studio, and stay tuned for some amazing things. and I just want to share with you. I appreciate you. I mostly appreciate you guys watching Sustained at a high level and for just like an hour. It's late at night. And Hillary, you are amazing. If you want to learn more about this stuff, Hillary, my friend Charles is going to tell you more about this new product line out of California. Some of the greatest people in the personal development. Actually, this is a product that have you get mentorship. You get the mentorship from Les Brown. You get the mentorship from a this is horrible. From Sharon Lecter. I can't do that. Sharon Lecter is dear to me, dear friend. Her son Philip is a great friend of mine, and my spiritual dad and mentor. Bishop Robin Dinenot is watching, and I'll be at his conference in New York City from the 22nd to the 26th of this month. And he has an amazing conference he does every year at his church. He's phenomenal. If you're in the New York area, New Jersey, Brooklyn, Bronx, wherever. I'm flying in for this event in New York. I'm driving into New York to attend Bishop Robin's event, and he's doing some phenomenal works. He's not a guy that like to brag, but he's building an orphanage in Kenya. He spent hundreds of thousands of American dollars, and I don't know if you're tracking me, maybe 2-3 weeks now. Somebody called me up, my co-author Michael called me up and said, hey, somebody has barrels to send to Africa. They don't know where to send it to. They don't want to send it to those people they were dealing with before. And it's somebody that was at my event, and Apostle Andrea said, I got to realize it's Apostle Andrea, and she said, here's the barrel. Send it where it needs to be sent. Full 3 barrels packed with clothes, books, and toys for kids was just handed to me to designate it to go somewhere. Then I'm like, Bishop Robin is building an orphanage in Kenya. I call him and say, what's the address? I didn't get the address on time. I was like, where should I send this? He didn't respond to me on time, and I need to send this out right now. Realizing my co-author Rebecca, co-author in the Entrepreneur book, is from Kenya. I call her up and say, hey, I'm gonna pick you up. What's the shipping place? And can we send this to your home address? She's like, yes. And so it's just a close circle on that. Phenomenal. Now, I'm not from Kenya. Here I am. My cousin is Bishop Robin from New York is not from Kenya. He's building an orphanage there. Somebody calls me up independently, knowing about any of this, and say, I have barrels to send to orphanage. Okay, I connect that. Now I was appointed to represent the Kenya Peace Society at the United Nations. Like, this is next level. I was appointed to represent the Kenya Peace Society, not a country I'm from. I haven't visited yet there's so many connections. We're sending stuff to Kenya, and my cousin is building an orphanage. Kenya. I was selected to represent the Kenya Peace Society at the United Nations. Imagine. These are 3, and my co-author Becky is from Kenya, and I have not touched down in Kenya yet. Imagine what's going to happen when we go there in October on a mission trip to meet some phenomenal people and open that orphanage. It's the work is going on. We're doing a lot of work. You want to plug in, you want to play at the big level, you must have a heart for service, and then you're going to get the rewards that comes with it. But if you think about rewards first, it's probably not right for you. Thank you for joining. Have yourself a great evening. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to go to Raymond Harlall, World Civility Ambassador, and see what we are about. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Remy, Hillary, I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Dr. Robin, Dr. oh, yeah. If you're on there, you know what happened. It's coming out already. Nadia Singh, thanks for watching. Armala, thanks for watching. Tony, thanks for watching. Odessa, thanks for watching. Minerva, thank you for watching. Elham, thank you for watching. Navanish, thank you for watching and commenting. Singh, Anna, Andy, thank you for watching. Lori K. Grant, thank you for watching. And Dr. Robin Lococo, thank you for watching. Ms. Gomes, thank you for watching. Samina, thank you for watching. Dave, thank you for watching. Pravish, thank you for watching. Elizabeth, thank you for watching. Lucy, my partner, my business partner, and I call her mom. She's from London, Ontario, and she was here from Entrepreneur Nation. Thank you for watching. Jeremy Prasad, thank you for watching. My real mom, Jasmine Harlall, thank you for watching. My darling wife, thank you for watching. And I'm pretty sure you probably have my son watching too, if he's up. Renrick, thank you for watching. Jerry, thank you for watching. Indar, thank you for watching and commenting. Paul, thank you for watching. Michael McBean, thank you for watching. Minerva McBean, thank you for watching. Yes, I know I've changed the name. Rita, thank you for watching. Divya comments. Vimy, you're phenomenal, sir. I can't wait. I'm super excited. We're co-authoring a book together. We're going to be family for life, co-authors for life. We're going to be able to change the globe together. Such an honor, sir, to be working with you. Sandy, thank you for watching. Dr. Clyde Rivers, he's next level. Sobia, thank you for watching. Priya, thank you for watching. And we have Michael again. Amrita, thank you for watching. Amanda, thank you for watching. Devika, thank you for watching. Deanne, thank you for watching. Richard, good to have you. Gitish, thank you for joining the feed today. And yes, Greg Walker, man, he's out of Columbus, Ohio. I used to be in Columbus, Ohio. There was a big shooting there the other day in I think Dayton. There's Columbus, Dayton, Toledo. Yeah. When I drive truck, I know all the highways right off of I-75 South, coming down south from Michigan. Dr. Abraham, thank you for watching. Bob, thank you for watching. Lima, thank you for watching. If you're on the replay, I appreciate you. Hey, Rosh Khan, thank you for watching. Lucy, thank you for watching. I have some gift cards to give away. If you want to try some new health and wellness products, if you want to try, I haven't tried it yet. I'm not a big believer of promoting things that I haven't tried first, but I'm going off of the people who support it, and they're legends. They would not put their name to something that's not good. So I'm going because of those people are doing it and a part of it and using that product. That's why I'm using it, and that's good enough for me. You can do that too. You can try something, or you can actually refer something, because you can bet your brand on the line, because somebody else with a higher brand been doing things for 30, 40, 50 years on the planet and giving back, and they're doing and saying this thing is good, you should try it. So then, yeah. So if you're interested in that, and of course I'm wearing this, it's called Resonate with a number 8. It's wacky. My niece said this is weird. It looks a little bit feminine, is what she says. So I try to put it in there because it's actually helping with radiation, and it didn't come with a. I don't know if it came with a string or a necklace or whatever. I wear this gold necklace anyway, so I just put it on there. it's actually helping me with radiation. Alima, you left an amazing comment for me today. I appreciate you. Marsha, thank you for inboxing me. I appreciate you. Lucy Gersh is watching. Good night, Ray. Proud of your achievement. Thank you, sir. Terry, If you're still on here, let me know where you're watching from. If you're still on live right now, tell me what state, city, country you're watching from. Brian was watching. Good man. Brian's a great guy. I'm co-authoring with Brian. I'm having so many co-authors that next time I probably go live on Facebook, it's maybe in a year from now, I'd have 50 or 100 people watching, and they're all my co-authors. That's the unique thing of writing books with other people. It's phenomenal. Is the camaraderie. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. And I have a few people on here that corrects me when I don't say the word right. My little sister's watching. Cora Cristobal is watching. My co-author Cora Cristobal. My co-author Michael McBean is watching. Sam is watching. Douglas Gray is watching. Sunita is watching. Selena is watching. Chirag, man, if you're still on Ray right now, this is why I didn't send you that email yet, sir. This is why I didn't send you the email yet. I am out here doing a live Facebook and responding to some comments here because it's social media. That's what I do. Opal Smith, my co-author Opal Smith, is watching. And if you're not a co-author of mine yet and you'd like to be a co-author of mine, be in one of a real content-driven book that add value. The next book is called the Handbook to Powerful Collaboration. As the name says, as it is actually a part of, I've been wanting to do this book for a while, but I was waiting to get the right people to endorse it. Like, there's always good people out there to endorse book, but the people in the same, so to speak, in the same topic area, that's going to bring a really big hit to it, and the right co-authors, the people that have been seeing what I'm doing through collaboration. If you haven't collaborated with others right now, to get, well, if you're not getting great results, it means you're not working with other people, and you should start doing that. I'm gonna scroll right back to the bottom to see if anybody said where they were watching from. And another co-author of mine said, "Hey, Raymond, you didn't send me that email." You know what email these guys are talking about? It's about invoice to pay me. I'm not lying. People are sending me reminders to send them emails. My accountant's not gonna like me. My wife's not gonna like this part about me. And my bank account and my wallet's not gonna like this part because I'm a service guy. I don't like to deal with the invoicing and sending up, but it's part of business. I gotta get it. Yes. I have an assistant, so don't tell me I should get an assistant. I do. New York in the house. Jimmy Prasad is in the house. Thank you guys for watching. I do need to close this off. I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you join late, wait like a minute or 2 minutes for this to kind of upload here on Facebook and watch it from the start, because it's just a huge moment for me today because I'm wearing the Michigan shirt. I bought the shirt as a truck driver on a truck stop. I bought this hat in Indiana, and today, and many more states that I drove through as a truck driver. Today, I'm on their newspaper, headlining on their newspaper. So that was pretty cool. Hey, you don't believe me? Just Google Raymond Harlall World Civility, Civil, C-I-V-I-L. Did I spell C-I-V-I-L? Yes, I actually, I did spell it wrong. That's a L. Did anybody notice that I spelled the word civility wrong? That's horrible. That's horrible. Hope my mentor didn't see that. But don't tell him. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.